the National Football League. And this one features the Saints' rookie quarterback. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Saints and the Packers on Monday Night Prime Time.
Welcome in, everyone, to this. So the Saints ready to go to work on offense for the first time. From the shotgun, he'll throw to get this one started. And that is incomplete, but now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. That one complete to A.T. Perry. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a first down. They're going to go right back to Kamara. He'll take this ahead for a yard, down to the 49. Andrew Cooper, the rookie, is there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was 3rd down. Offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And the numbers have looked good this season.
Let's go now.
They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. Up the sideline to the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game. And you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, they'll stay with Kamara on the ground. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line.
At this point, Mike, it's clear this defense just doesn't have a lot of answers right now for this run game. A combination of the job being done up front by the offensive line and the big playability of this running back.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick throw, taken in, and he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 10-yard line.
Two minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal. Shaheed in motion. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. 17 touchdowns now on the year.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession.
The Saints offense and their quarterback. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Kamara. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field.
The Saints offense and their quarterback set to take the field. Now, faking the give. Brought in by Chris Olave. And he's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Running these underneath crossing routes, you wouldn't imagine lead to a lot of explosive plays, but when done right, if you can get the receiver in open space and get the ball in their hands, there's a lot of opportunity for big run after the catch and generate chunk plays.
Here comes the jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of that. They get him down behind the line. Here's 3rd and 2.
Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine There's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's deep for Olave. That is brought in. And he will be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. Hurt. Right there. Hurt.
His pass taken in by Shaheed.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
On second down, here's a run with Kamara. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
13-yard line. A gain of 1 yard. And the Saints first down.
He'll go again here with Kamara. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's a toss to the right for Kamara. And he's close to the first down. Gets 4 yards on the gain, but it will bring up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, Saints. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
It'll be a run out of the gun with Kamara. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Slot receiver headed right. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Here's Kamara. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second. Get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. A run here with Kamara. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down. They'll try and run for this with Kamara.
Typically, I'm the first one to be screaming up here to keep your offense on the field, be aggressive and go for it. But I think at this stage of the fourth quarter, possessions are at a premium. I think you take this field goal, make it a 2-possession game, and I think now it's really hard for your opponent to have enough time.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And you could maybe put this one in the surprise column. They're a team certainly not accustomed to practicing in, much less playing in the snow. They had a game plan. They made it work. They're going to get out of here to warmer climates, warmed by a victory.